eventually got home, I asked my daughter to give me her teeth, the two that they were extracted. Was I not shocked? Like, what is this? I've never seen teeth like this. I was so shocked. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mims and I am your vitality rewards coach. You guys, it's been a while since I could show my face. So yeah, this is me. Hello everybody. Yo guys, I haven't been doing videos because wow, I've been going through a lot. My kids. Okay, I'm gonna start with my daughter for this particular video today. We went to the dentist. I took my daughter to the dentist because she was growing a tooth way inside her mouth, right? And her teeth were not wiggling. They were just hard. They were not moving. But there was a brand new tooth, and I realized that this tooth is actually huge. It's bigger than the two. One tooth is bigger than two of her baby teeth, right? And I contacted one of my sisters who is an orthodontist, right? And she said take her to the dentist, and I did. I took my daughter to the dentist, and when we got there, the dentist like, are you sure the tooth didn't wiggle? I'm like, I'm sure. Like, these teeth are like rigid. They're not moving. I don't even know the word to use for that, right? So the dentist said, okay, we're gonna have to remove two. And I agreed because that tooth is big. And then the dentist like, yeah. And then now we will depend on the tongue to push the teeth, you know, into where it's supposed to be. I understood that very well because my son went through that as well. But the difference was with my son, the tooth wasn't too big compared to the previous one, and then and I remember it wiggling. So that was the difference for me this time around. Okay, so now I'm like, go ahead, take both of them. And shame, my daughter went through terror. It was so traumatic. She cried. Like, it's not her first time at the dentist. It's not the first tooth extraction at the dentist, but this one was very bad. And I later understood why it was that bad. So now, okay, cool. We get out of the dentist was worried that my daughter is bleeding a bit too much. And then when we eventually got home, I asked my daughter to give me her teeth, the two that they were extracted. Was I not shocked? Like, what is this? I've never seen teeth like this. I was so shocked. I'm like, what is this? They're too long. I was traumatized. Like, I've been extracting my son's teeth from day one. I know what a tooth looked like. I remember my very own teeth, right? Why is this tooth looking like this? I was horrified, and the dentist never said anything. So I wasn't aware that we're taking home this weird looking teeth. Two of them. Like, So now I take a picture and I send it to my sister, the orthodontist. This is not my blood sister, you guys, like my sister at church, right? So I'm like, Sissy, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen teeth, baby teeth this long. What's going on? And she's like, oh, it means the new one didn't get in contact with the root of the baby tooth enough to, yeah, she'll use some word, absorb it or something like that. So they were too far apart, these two, and it makes sense that it never wiggled because it was never pushed by the other tooth, right? I was like, wow. So now it looks like we have serious problems. We have a tooth that is derailed. It's far away from the original place it's supposed to be, you guys. So now I then went to Google. I'm like, okay, let me Google this. Hey, and then I saw it on Google that when the teeth, the new one, doesn't get into contact with the old one, the root remains. So what made my daughter cry so much is because they actually extracted this long tooth out of her, and not one but two. So just thinking about it, I'm so traumatized, you guys. Like, I have my own childhood traumas. Like, I have horrific dental childhood traumas. If you see this, I don't know, the tooth here, right? And when I was young, I was probably 9, 10, I had the tooth there decayed. So I went to see a dentist, and that dentist took out the tooth and said, oh, it broke. And I'm a kid, I don't know what's going on, okay? He said it broke, the tooth broke. He needs to take the other broken piece. Okay, by now you know that I was dealing with a bogus doctor, because that was a baby tooth that had no roots. It was not broken, it had no roots, because I was still to have my adult tooth, right? Hey, this doctor went and digged the next tooth. I literally was so traumatized that day. I went home with one whole two teeth. He took away my baby tooth and my permanent tooth. So a trip to the dentist is such a trigger. When I saw these long teeth, I was so triggered. I was horrified, you guys. So I wanted to tell you about my recent trauma, or dental, or trip, or whatever, to the dentist trauma that came through my daughter. But that's because it became so traumatic, because I have my own traumas, you guys. I lost my tooth as a kid in the hands of a bogus you guys, a bogus dentist. And I can remember it was not even a South African guy. I think it was West Africa. I don't know the country, but it was a foreign doctor, foreign bogus, fake, whatever you call it, that messed up my dental care, like gone forever. My other dentist trauma, you guys, trauma number 3 is my wisdom teeth. I don't have any wisdoms, because my wisdoms don't have a space. Oh yes, my wisdoms do not have a space. So what that means is that they are sitting at an angle against the last tooth at the back, and they are stable. They've been moved. The only one that has erupted, but not completely, was one that was next to an extraction. So at some point 2019, I extracted a tooth at the back, and suddenly that wisdom that was pushing against the tooth, now the tooth wasn't there, so there was like vacant space. So it pushed, and it's around 50% out, and it's been stuck at that position since 2020. So that's the only wisdom I have. It's a wisdom tooth that has moved into a vacant space where there was a tooth extraction, and it is halfway out and stuck there. So that's number 3, and I'm not prepared to do any wisdom teeth. And if you guys have my type of problems, please drop it on the comment section below. I'm interested. And then what else? Thank you so much for staying until this until now on this video. Thank you for subscribing. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my family. I hope you stay. It's fun here. We're gonna learn a lot together. And then please drop a comment if you have any dental traumas to share with everybody. Drop it on the comment section, like, and if you like, you can share. I love that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Till we meet again, it's goodbye from me. Cheers, cheers. Bye bye.